So tonight we are making a Southwest chicken and rice bowl. This is a very good ingredient for heavy lifters and stuff because it's got a lot of carbs, a lot of protein. Put avocado in there, it'll have a good amount of fat, so you're hitting all three major macro groups. And it's going to taste very good. It's good serving, it's easy to make, and a cheap meal. Anything else?
Yeah. I don't know, it reminds me of like the Southwest chicken wraps that you get when you go out to eat. So I'm excited for that.
Let's do it.
Alright, you want to show them what we have?
Yeah. More of the simple ingredients.
Yeah.
So I'll start out with simple ingredients. You do a 1 1/4 cup of brown rice. You can get it at any Walmart store. That is $2.78 for a big package.
I like how you know that.
Then we move on to the chicken breasts, which also come from Walmart. I recommend not doing the frozen processed ones. Get these from the fresh section.
How much does that cost?
$9.71 is what it was today. And we got 6 chicken breasts. You're gonna want to cut all the fat off. What else you will need is taco seasoning. I recommend buying one of these big packets because it tastes good. You get more bang for your buck. I believe this was $3.82, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Oh, I think you're right.
I bought this a long time ago.
It's a lot cheaper than buying them in individual packets.
Yep, you'll save a ton of money with this thing. It'll last you a long time. Then we got some corn. I recommend this whole kernel corn. If you get the sweet corn, you're adding a lot of unnecessary sugar in there. There's the macros on this are a lot better. Diced tomatoes and green chilies. Pretty good macros. I don't think it really matters exactly what kind of diced tomatoes you get. They're all going to be the same. We got black beans. Lauren picked these out, so maybe she can give a explanation of these.
They were the cheapest ones.
Okay, black beans are a good source of protein, and they're a good carb for you. They are, I'm gonna mess this up, low on the glycemic index?
No, I think they're high on the glycemic index.
High on the, whatever, someone look it up.
I'm not exactly sure.
They're a good source of carbs and protein. They're very good and they're filling for you. And we got 2 peppers, and these mainly just add taste to it. Then we are adding, avocados, so we can get those healthy fats in there. Get a well-balanced diet. Get those healthy fats for the brain.
That's one thing I want to talk about is the keto diet. A lot of people think that you can eat just kind of any healthy fat or any kind of fats, and that's not true. Because like, I know a person that was eating like a stick of cream cheese a day. That's not good for you. But if you eat like avocados and nuts and seeds and things like that, those are your healthy fats.
We recommend this diet. Carbs are your friend, which is a very big misconception for a lot of people. Too much of anything will kill you, but getting those natural carbs, that's very good. And it'll just give you great bursts of energy throughout the day. And you won't be feeling tired and sluggish at work, and your workouts are going to go a lot better. So I was on a pretty much high-fat, low-carb diet for a while, and I just had horrible energy slumps and bad workouts, and now I've changed to a much higher carb, lower fat diet. I've had much better workouts and better energy at work all day, honestly. But that being said, it is important to add some healthy fats into your diet, such as mozzarella cheese or avocados, just 1 serving a day, 1 to 3.
Yes. I'm laughing because there's a bottle of Captain in the background, like we're being all healthy.
No one could have confirmed that. We've had this since like October. So.
That's true. I got it at the beginning of the semester, and it's the beginning of summer break now. So, all right. So we got to cook some rice here. The recipe called for how much?
1 1/4 cup of brown rice. I think you're showing that right. Mm-hmm. And now you can just prepare whatever the package calls for. I think this package calls for, just let it sit there. Reduce the heat after you get the water to a boil and let it cook for 45 minutes with occasional stirring. Got a dope timer.
Nice.
I had a nice spatula too, but that got thrown away today.
Because we have like 6 of them. Oh, I was gonna tell you guys about beans. I read that they did a study on a bunch of people that ate beans every single day of their life, and they ended up living to like 100 years on average, when the average lifespan was like 68 years or something for men, I think it is. And they were like, oh, what did you guys all do differently? And they're like, we ate beans every single day. So beans are supposed to be really good for you. And then also we read that blueberries prevent dementia, or like all those kinds of like fruits and vegetables. They said the colorful stuff actually is shown to prevent dementia. And you also want to eat a diet low in saturated fats.
Yep.
Things like butter.
Under 30 grams a day of saturated fats. Studies have shown if you eat over 30 grams of fat in a day, your chance of dementia spike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now my mom's on a blueberry kick. She eats them every day.
I use vegetable oil because from what I've seen, the macros are about the same as olive oil, and it is like a fourth the price of olive oil. It's much cheaper. Yeah. So generally you do 3 chicken breasts. We're not sure how much this is. And you cut them all up into chunks and just throw them in there.
Alright, so now that we're cooking our chicken, we're going to add 6 tablespoons of the taco seasoning to it. There's already like some water in there, so it should add, but I might just add a little bit more water in there so it sticks better.
Yeah, if you add water to the seasoning, it makes it thicker, and it gives you that chunkier vibe to it.
I just kind of guess on how much water you need. I just want to make it enough so that it can soak and really take up the spice. Okay, so now our chicken is cooked, so we're just going to add our peppers in.
And you can cut the peppers in whatever size chunks you want. We went a little bit smaller.
Then we have our diced tomatoes and green chilies. We're pretty much just adding everything in that we talked about at the beginning of the video. Add that in there. Yeah, mix it all together, and then we're just gonna let this cook on low heat for about 45 minutes until the peppers. 4 to 5 minutes, and then until like the peppers are cooked through and the beans and corn are nice and warm.
So now that these have had time to sit there and cook and kind of blend in together, you're gonna add the cooked rice you already have into this. You're just gonna add 12 teaspoons of taco seasoning, which I think is also 4 tablespoons, right?
I have no idea.
Pretty sure it's 3. The last step for your meal now is to put cilantro in there and get this at any grocery store in the produce section, generally around the apples and stuff. Just chop it up and sprinkle it on, and then you're good to go. Mix it in a little bit. Make it look prettier than I did.
What's it called again? Southwest
Chicken rice bowl.
chicken rice bowl. Look at that. We have avocado that you can throw on top if you want, and then we also brought some buffalo sauce in case you want to spice it up a little bit. All right, let's eat.